Welcome back to my short YouTube Formula 1 series. For this video I turned traction control off, but the AI stays the same as in the previous video. We jump straight into one-shot qualifier, no knocking about here. I struggle a lot in practice getting the power down and not letting the rear of the car slide out under braking or accelerating. I fooled around with the setup of the car somewhat and found a car setup that was a lot more stable for me. First part of the track feels really solid, but then I get a glimpse of Max Verstappen's ghost up ahead here, and I realize I'm a bit behind. From here on I struggle to keep focus, and the lap falls somewhat apart for me. So we head down to the finish straight. We see Max Verstappen's ghost edging ahead, and we qualified third. Qualifying third was a big shock for me, as I thought I would be midfield at best. Max destroys us and finishes on pole by quite some margin.
With qualifying wrapped up now, we have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race. Well, once upon a time, this used to be the season opener before it fell victim to a pandemic reshuffling. But now Albert Park is back at the heart of the F1 calendar, so welcome to sun-kissed Melbourne for the Australian Grand Prix. We go racing today then in the state of Victoria, where the drivers have 14 corners and 3.28 miles to navigate at an average lap speed of around 120 miles per hour. The close proximity of the barriers make accidents inevitable, and recent history shows us that a safety car is not at all out of the question. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Lando Norris put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And the Rainmaster completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have
Verstappen gets a penalty and
Perez,
drops down to 11th.
Sainz,
I don't know why that happened, but
Hamilton,
I'm pretty sure he cut
Russell,
some corners.
Leclerc,
This means a
Fernando
McLaren front
Alonso,
row lockout. Let's
Stroll,
go!
Albon, Verstappen, Gasly, Tsunoda, Bottas, Ocon, Ricciardo, Magnussen, Joe, Sargent, and Nico Hülkenberg rounds off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
And the lights are out. I get the poor reaction time, but I nail the traction out of the line and keep good traction through the gear, which makes me P1 in first corner. Lando has a poor start and falls behind Perez, which keeps chasing me throughout this first lap. I'm already here starting to feel the pressure, and I have to put myself in super focus mode to clear Perez and the rest before the next lap. That's the end of lap 1. I managed to keep Perez behind and not in DRS range. Going into the second lap, I feel confident I can keep the pace of this race and stay ahead. I just have to make no mistakes, and this will be my first win. I'm really hoping for that at least. practice was full of spin-outs and mistakes, and even cost me a front wing at one point. So I'm using all my focus on not repeating the same mistake. Being very gentle on the throttle and the brake pedal when I release into the corner. I get a good run-off to the start-finish straight and put Perez, which is behind me, and the rest of them into a comfortable 2 seconds gap.
Okay mate, we've got some clear track around us now, so let's use it and make this next lap a quick one. Let's go. Nice work, you smashed it. Really good job on hitting that target, mate.
Which was achieving a lap time of 1 minute 21 seconds, and it picks me up the fastest lap of the race also. Now, to be honest, I was hoping for a bit more on-track battles for this race and not just cruising out in front, even though it feels nice nailing the first race without traction control. I do miss some battling in the corners and having to think on what move to do next.
Okay mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Well, that's the final wrap of the race. Now I lower my shoulders and make sure just that I don't do any mistakes. Not pushing at all and just playing with what margin I have. But this sort of makes me lose the focus in the last part of the lap. And it's a struggle to keep the car to the finish line without doing any mistakes all of a sudden. We're coming up to the last section of corners and I almost spin out or lose the car. Just taking it easy here, missing one gear, but still going strong. And here we are, P1. We made P1 for the first time in this short career.
Yes, 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 guys, yes! Come on, boys! Oh, superb driving. That is the race win, my friends. Well done.
That's P1 and driver of the day and the fastest lap. That feels good.
We've witnessed some great battles on the streets of Melbourne today then, and they've taken a fantastic win.
And just to seal it off, they've got the bonus point for the fastest lap too. It's something that's not that easy to achieve when you've got a car that's set up for long run pace. But to put on those tyres right at the right moment to get that fastest lap in, those extra points are going to count towards the title battle.
As the winners make their way up to the podium, one can only imagine the celebrations that will take place at McLaren tonight. Congratulations to everyone on the team, securing the win and proving that they're a force to be reckoned with out on the track.
It wasn't that much to talk about in this race. I'm hoping the next race will get a bit more spicy. Maybe I should raise the AI a bit, but it also feels like I need to practice more with traction control off before I do that. Anyways, thank you for watching and hope to see you for the next one.
Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.